Welcome to Daggett to Daggett. In this episode, we're going to announce the winner of the Daggett to Daggett. Give me your best story, your anecdote, and so forth. And we found one. I got a winner, and I'll announce the person here in a minute. But I want to explain or give you a little light on why I picked this one particular story. The deal that she sent is about for those of you that remember, listen to the radio back in the late 70s, 80s, 90s, KWTC, KIOT. Well, KIOT had two disc jockeys, George Jenkins and Brad Griffin. And they made started this thing called come on out to Daggett, go by the Heiny Winery and get a sample drink of the wine out there. And people would say, Heiny Winery, what's this? And anyway, they would always, every day, they would come up with something about the Heiny Winery. And it got to the point where people would come out and visit or drive by your house. If they see somebody in the front yard, they'd say, we're out here visiting. We want to know where the Heiny Winery is. We want to go get us a couple sips. And if they hit me up, I'd be a smart aleck. And I'd say, well, you go on Route 66, and when you get about 2 miles past the Daggett Mall, turn to the right. You can't miss it. It's green, and go from there. And they never found, I was a jerk, and they never found the Heiny Winery. It was a fictitious deal. Anyway, so when she brought this up, the winner that brought this up, when she said Heiny Winery, oh my God, it just brought back a flood of memories. And it was so cool to listen to Brad Griffin and George Jenkins. They were great disc jockeys, something we don't have anymore. Thank you, FM radio. But they were great at entertaining us. We were entertained during the day listening to the radio. And they did such a great job. And Heiny Winery was part of that for a couple of years. If you had a sticker, they would give you a sticker that says KIOT, 1230 on your radio dial, AM. And you put it on your car. Well, they'd go get lunch or dinner or whatever the heck they were doing, one from the radio station. And they would see your car pull up in front of them, and they'd see the sticker. They'd write down your license number, and they would, when they got back to the KIOT, they would say, this car, a white car with a license number 12345 ABC, is the winner of today's drive-by. And you'd go over there and you'd win things that the sponsors would give away in a goodie bag or something like that, or tickets to an upcoming show. Program, country western thing at the Orange Show or something in Las Vegas back then. And one time my license number got called. I went over there and I was inside and we were getting it all squared away. I got tickets, and it was for an opening at Grauman's Chinese Theater of some movie that Gabe Kaplan was in. So I got the tickets, and the person that was doing the sales from the local businesses that would bring the sponsors in and that would pay for those shows, went outside because a bus had pulled up, and he came back inside and he goes, hey, we got some country western celebrities out here that'd like to come in and give us some records and so forth. Well, when they brought these people in, there was a girl and a guy, and the young lady was beautiful, was all get out, and the guy, I didn't know who they were, and then the guy mentioned the name. The guy's name was Leroy Van Dyke. He's a recipient of many hits, Grammys and so forth. And then the girl was Barbara Mandrell. And they were using Conway Twitty's bus or something like that and going across country doing a record thing to all the radio stations at that time. So I didn't know who Barbara Mandrell was at the time. She was just up and coming. I knew Leroy Van Dyke, but they came to that little howdy town of Barstow and brought us some records and stuff, and I got to meet her, got an autographed picture. I can't find the picture anymore, but anyway, I got to meet her when she first started. But anyway, the person that won that for giving me that won this T-shirt or one like it is Denise Orbaugh from here in Daggett. I hope you don't say, oh, it's a fix, all that good stuff. No, it was a good story, and it brought back memories. But from time to time, we will be doing some more of the giveaways, and not just the T-shirts, but other things. And this is going to be our last episode until the beginning of until September. In September, we got like 60 or 70 episodes coming up that we can entertain you with, and I hope that we have entertained you and brought some history alive back to you, and brought back names, stuff like that. And I hope we didn't disappoint you. My daughter, who is the camera person and the executive director, Kelly, and I, she came up with the idea, and I loved it, and I hope you guys like it as well. If you have any ideas for something I could change or do better or different, reply, leave a comment, good or bad. I'll listen to it, read it, or whatever you want to say. But otherwise, we'll see you in September on Daggett to Daggett. Good day.